Don't place a trade based on what you're seeing in this video because there is no guarantees of making a profit in the market. It takes you a long time to become a good trader. So this video here is just to educate you to become a much better trader. So in Bitcoin right now, we can see that the brain frog, brain freeze. Now, looking at Bitcoin prices, guys, we have actually broken out of a significant move here. And the market is telling us something here, right? So we can see, and if you think about the whole analogy, what is the analogy of the trend? Trend analysis is what? The trend is your friend until the end. So if we have the trend is your friend until the end, the market makes high lows, high lows, high lows, high lows, high lows all the way up. But what happens if we start to break down, make a lower low and a lower high, and we start to roll over like that? Well, that's a warning, right? This is, the buyers are no longer in control. So if you're hoping and praying, now this is on the short-term basis, by the way, guys, short-term. And the reason why I say short term is that because anything can change on the short term. If you really want a big true picture, then look at the weekly charts. So looking at the markets and looking at Bitcoin right now, what have we actually got here? We have a low, we have a higher low, we have a high low, we have a high low. The market ran up, a slight little higher high and came down, boom, lower high, rallied up, a lower low, should I say, rallied up, lower high, and then bam, we're actually breaking down. So this is the first time right here that Bitcoin is no longer in an upward trend. It's not. The buyers are just simply not coming back in. If the buyers were coming back in, they would have held here. They would have held here and did that. And did that, right? But look what happened. We rolled up and we rolled out to the downside, didn't we? So this is the market is starting to sell off. So this is the warning sign. This is where you need to be cautioned. This is where you need to be careful that the time where we see that Bitcoin having its halving again and so on and so forth, we may be in the starting phases of that. We may be starting to see Bitcoin getting ready to have a right? On the downside. If we have a look at the weekly charts, then we can see the weekly chart has also been creating a bit of a rounding top formation, and now we're breaking out here. So on a basis, you can see how Bitcoin has actually had a very big move up on this weekly chart. And if I bring on my good old Fibonacci retracement tool thingy me jiggies, you know the thing I'm talking about there, right? Let's actually continue to move this up from low to high. Then if we're going to look at the halving basis, if we're going to look at this halving, then it probably wouldn't surprise me. Let me go back to the daily charts now. It wouldn't surprise me that if Bitcoin is going to continue down, that we actually continue to see a move down towards this 35,000, down to as much as even down to 27,500. Now, the thing is this, guys, is that this is where we need to be on a caution sign. And I actually am looking to get back. I am actually looking to get into Bitcoin. I was going to say back into Bitcoin. I actually wasn't in Bitcoin firstly. So I'm just reading the market right now, but on a technical basis, guys, that looks like that we may be starting to get ready for a lot more of a sell-off down towards these levels here. And this is the warning sign. If you watch my stock market updates, you'll know, and you look at the markets, that the market gives you a warning sign first before we start to see some strong selling in the markets. And right now, on the good old Bitcoin, that Bitcoin is rolling over. The selling is starting to happen here, so we could see a move down towards this level here, and we're probably going to go down towards this low level here, flush down, so possibly even down to around that sort of maybe 28,000 level, call it. That's obviously on there. Now here's the really interesting thing about this chart, guys. On the flip side, if the market's telling me this right now, which is the down, don't shoot me, don't shoot the messenger, shoot the markets. If we have a look at this big downside here, we could see that the market could actually start to see a bit of a fall now, because that's the warning sign we're getting, down to around the 28,000, maybe even the 30,000 to 30, say call it 30,000, call it even. Now, if the market is going to change her mind, because the market is like a woman, especially when you're reading when daily charts. One day she's good, one day she loves you, next day she hates you, next day she's in love with you, next day she wants to have your babies, next day she wants to marry you, next day she's looking at you saying, who the hell are you? That's a woman, right? But the market's like that the market's like that, and we need to continue reading this. So this is on the bearish side here right now. But here's the interesting thing, guys. If we have squeezed out of this level here, and we actually broke out of this big overall triangle, big overall channel, right? Big channel. If the market holds here, and this is where guys, like, going long or short right now, it's not giving me personally for a trading opportunity. It's not giving me a really good opportunity to do anything. Like, I'm not going to go short here right now because we've got a big, strong weekly trend. Who knows when the buyers are going to kick back in on the big picture and start to see this thing move back to the upside. So that's where the caution is. Okay. Now, but also it's like do or die situation, do or die. But if we hold here, and if we hold here out of this channel that we've been in for quite some time, since back in 2020 it started, and then 2021 we've been moved. If we do hold here, and we start to see a da-da-da, right? Da-da-da like this, but then we start to get back above this level, and we start to break back above this, say, 60,000 level, call it that level. If we hold it, we get back above 60,000, then guess what? This whole thing here is just one big false breakout of the markets, and then I see this thing doing something like this, and then a race to 80,000, possibly even to the top of this channel, and that's what I see there. So if we do get a bit of a sell-off, guys, it's probably likely to be bought into. But if the buyers come in very, very, very closely here and get back above 60,000, that'll be my cue to jump in now for a trading opportunity with good risk management, because there's no guarantees of making money on that, even though the market's doing this. Very high probability, by the way. We get back above 60,000 and we hold here. This is going to be one big false breakout. And then now the probability is massively high that we're going to run to at least the opposite side of this channel. Hey traders, John Howell here. Thanks for watching my video. For a limited time only, I am giving away free access to my brand new trading course. I've put all my most powerful systems, strategies, and trading techniques that I've learned over the last 15 years and put it in this course, and I'm giving it away for free for a limited time. See, in this brand new Go the Markets by the Balls trading course, and you can get it when you go to johnsfreegift.com, you're going to learn, firstly, you're going to get access to a brand new training that goes for 90 minutes, and you're going to learn all the details step by step to my #1 trading system with over a 90% success rate that works on any market and any time frame. You're also going to learn 3 powerful chart reading and trading techniques. You're also going to learn 2 more powerful trading systems, and also you're going to learn 7-figure trading secrets, mindset techniques, and so much more. There's top 13 mistakes you're going to learn, the 10K per month formula, and so much more. No, this is not a get rich quick scheme, but if you are struggling with your trading right now and you need help, then for a limited time, you can get free access to this. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now, or click on the very first thing in the description, because for a limited time, I'm giving away. So go to johnsfreegift.com right now and start getting access to this full complete trading course, plus also the free training with my #1 trading system with over 90% success rate. Go to that right now, and I'll see you on the next page.